Hello, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Orwell 2, Ignorance is Strength. This came out last year in the fall, and I really liked Orwell 1, so I wanted to play the sequel as well. Aptitude test. In order to qualify for a special duty within Orwell, taking the aptitude test is mandatory. The test requires you to complete a set of tasks, follow the on-screen instructions carefully, and answer truthfully to the best of your beliefs. Note that insufficient test result will disqualify you for special duty permanently. Okay. Which of the following statements are true to your attitude? Drag and drop at least one of the highlighted statement data chunks into the answer sheet on the left of the screen. Note that your choices are permanent. I want to be a pioneer in the most advanced security program. I want to make the nation a safer place. I like spying on people. I want to protect people from harm. I'm in for the money. Well, let's send this one, and I'm also probably in for the money as well. There. Next. Task 2. Which of the following persons do you consider likely of having committed a crime? Drag and drop data chunks into the answer sheet on the left screen. Note that your choices are permanent. This guy. I mean, come on. We can't know from people's appearances whether or not they're committing crimes or not. Which of the following statements do you consider to be true, if any? An unjust law can and should be violated. There's no such thing as a justified lie. There are two sides to every story. Government should safeguard the citizens by any means necessary. Absolute truth exists. I think this one, and a little bit of this one as well. Given the choice, would you prefer to have your medical record or your dating profile investigated? Drag and drop one of the conflicted data chunks into the answer sheet on the left of the screen. Note you can only pick one and that your choice is permanent. I would rather have my medical record investigated. I would rather have my dating profile investigated. I don't have a dating profile, so that one. Next. Which information from your dating profile would you give to an investigator willingly? Drag and drop chunks answered left on the screen. Profile picture, duration of last relationship, sexual orientation, full transcripts of all chats, nope. Sexual preferences and quirks, nope. Probably profile picture. Duration, maybe? No, willingly, no. Confronted with the situation below, which action would you take? Your best friend boasts about having been accepted to Orwell. Since you are working for Orwell yourself, you know that talking about your job is punishable by imprisonment. Without saying anything to my friend, I inform national authorities at the next possibility. I warn my friend I'm working for Orwell 2 and that I will have to inform the authorities if this continues. I feign ignorance, but my friend talking about such delicate job might not be advisable. I do nothing about it. This one. Next. Insufficient results. You failed the aptitude test. You will be disqualified permanently. The office has rejected you as an agent for special duty. Do your answers in the aptitude test. But if you ask for it, the test shall be reset and you will be given another chance. My choices were poor, let me redo the test. I cannot change my answers as they reflect my honest opinions. I accept the disqualification. Okay, I wonder if let's go with this and then
Hello, O'Brien. Is that you?
I
Okay.
have to disappoint you.
What? Raban, what? How? After all this time? I didn't think you...
Remember what you did? Again, I must disappoint you. I've not been blessed with a short memory.
What? Raban, listen. It wasn't me. I don't know anything about what happened there. That's the truth.
Truth. See, I never had much regard for the Bible, but there's one remarkable, groundbreaking moment. Before being sentenced to death, Jesus goes on and on about being a witness for the truth. But Pilate defies him with the simplest of all questions. What is truth? It is this particular question I've been pondering over for a very long time now. How much of the information ending up on our screens every single day has passed through so many other minds before, each one with their own bias and agenda. It is all cut down to size, proportioned, ready to be consumed. And yet we greedily swallow it all in blissful ignorance, because our hunger is unending.
Stop the nonsense and get to the point. What do you want?
To ask you a question. What is truth?
I don't understand.
Now you're the disappointing one. You of all people should, Oleg Bakay. There is only one thing about truth that is certain. Truth is dead. As you soon will be.
What? Why? You? How did you manage? How? Vart! Vart!
Okay. I wonder if I get to play the game even if I failed the test. Episode 1. Thesis. Okay. Let's go. Ampleford. So you would accept disqualification just like that? You are either downright stupid or you are very loyal towards us. You might be exactly whom we need. Oh, okay. My name is Ampleford. I am a part of special division within the government, the office. We get called in for the delicate matters. A man called Oleg Bakay disappeared a couple of days ago. The last we heard of him was the call I just played to you. I have added a transcript of that dialogue to your reader tool. You can read it again or listen to the recording. When you're done, open the unknown person profile on the left. Okay, unknown person. Since you are paired with an investigator, I'll assume you're familiar with the procedure and spare you most technicalities. For starters, upload Oleg Bakay's name from the transcript to his file by dragging it into the profiler on the left. Yeah, this is what we do. Upload complete. Thank you. Good. This profile is now primed on Oleg Bakay. Now other data chunks related to this person might appear. Check the transcript for newly found data chunks. Okay, do we have anything else except the truth is dead as you will be soon as well? That's an odd thing to say, isn't it? We're taking that as a death threat, as did the National Beholder. Bling bling. Is anti-Khazar blog involved in Pargesian soldiers' disappearance? The National Beholder is the most respectable news site in the nation. You may browse their headlines freely to get information. The recording of the call you heard ended up in their newsroom. Why? That's a piece of the puzzle we're missing right now. However, this article is a good starting point for our investigation on Oleg Bakay. To proceed, please adapt his picture and profession. Picture. Not exactly the most tender smile, but that's not what we're here for after all. And Pargesian army officer. Come on, there. As you see, Oleg Bakay is an important figure in the Pargesian army, our neighboring country. We are very concerned about his fate. Audio recording of a phone conversation, blah blah blah. Raban Vart. That's the name Oleg Bakay mentioned during the call. There was also a name O'Brien there. Let's focus on Bouquet for the moment. We will get back to Vart in a second. Yeah, sure. Okay. Pargesian army. Yeah. Captain. Agent, you may have noticed by now that for every data chunk you upload, 10 minutes of time passed due to Orwell's extensive search algorithms. The events around us will unfold whether or not we are making progress on our case. Keep this in mind. Oh, so I have... Oh, there's a time there. Call sign. Janos, how fitting. He still goes by this call sign. I'm granting you access to our database, which you should have a look at. You'll understand it better after you see the files. Okay. Awarded Medal of Honor, protection of Prava from the ongoing threat. In charge of 1st Infantry Division. Yeah, let's put that there. What else do we have? Search database. Please insert call sign. Well, yes, we are in fact worried about our relations with Parkes because of Bouquet. You will see that the whole truth is more complex. As you are not a simple investigator, you have access to an Orwell build designed to meet the specific needs of the office. We can utilize the data stored in the profiler in the left to circumvent certain restrictions that would otherwise bar us from making progress. Make good use of this ability within our database and the data stored in Bouquet's profile so far to solve my little mystery. Janos. There. Okay, so this mechanic is new. I can... in the first Orwell, I could only put information from the documents and data chunks into Orwell. Now I can take stuff out of Orwell to this other system. You did it, well done. We'll leave you to your well-deserved info for a moment to truly understand why this case is so precarious. Full name: Oleg Bouquet. Date of birth and nationality. Address redacted. Assignment: confidential informant as officer of Pargesian army. Registered device: UIDs. Tends to use names of people close to him as passwords. Okay. Let's put these things here. I wonder what will how the time passing here, how does it work? Yes, Bouquet is our informant, placed inside the Pargesian army for years, now vanished into thin air. You surely grasp the danger this poses should it ever come out. We need to understand what happened and then possibly retrieve him, or contain the damage. To get to the bottom of this, we'll have to investigate the person who called him last, Robin Ward. You already found a trace to him before on the Beholder. I will turn Ward into target person now. Time to pick up from there. Oh, okay, but I still want to put this thing here. Just in case. Luckily, Bouquet is using one of our registered phone devices to communicate with us. It seems to be online right now. You can access it using the insider tool, which I will unlock for you now. Of course, we do inspect and observe the habits of our agents. What did you expect? Remote access protection, please enter key. Of course, Bouquet has locked his phone with our own encryption tool. I'm afraid not even Orwell can break that. You will have to do this the old-fashioned way, by finding and applying Bouquet's key. See if you can find a hint to discover his password. You may have to dig a little deeper to uncover it though, so it may be advisable to check other resources first. Robin Ward is known as the editor-in-chief and founder of the highly controversial blog The People's Voice. We have heard of them. This preposterous news site has people rallying for the protests in Pargesian for years. Judging by the call, Raban Vart and Oleg Bakay seemed well acquainted, even if it isn't the most friendly relationship, apparently. Your task here is twofold, Agent. First and foremost, we are to locate Oleg Bakay. Then, in order to understand whether Vart is behind Bakay's disappearance, we need to find out what connects the two in the first place. Okay, bling bling. Something said bling bling here. One more thing before I let you roam freely. Remember that we are bound to the division of powers defined by the ethical codex. You're now leaving charted territory as far as I'm concerned, and I have to rely on the data you upload to make my calls. Doubt anything you read, especially when it comes to the people's voice. Don't give me wrong info to work with, I'm counting on you. The nation burns again. 3 people are murdered because of Blaine's incompetence. But guess who will be blamed? President Puppet stops re-election plans. Hold Cassard accountable for breaking his word. About us, we are an independent collective devoted to providing you with the facts that mainstream media outlets try to hide. Raban Vart, Editor-in-Chief. Editors, we strive to publish the truth. Ilya Vart, Shannon Carrillo, Daniel Buchanan. As a non-profit organization, we are funded solely through donations. The People's Voice is supported by Angels of the Nation Network, who volunteer a team who provide development assistance in Pargesian. Get in touch. Very good. This will allow you to observe his work email account through the listener tool. Once Raban Vart receives an email or sends one through that account, you will be notified and be able to read it. Okay, good. Thank you. I guess I have to put that there as well. Supported by the National Donation Network. If we were to prove that Raban Vart is using the donations for something harmful, we could pull the plug on him. Not sure if I want to do that. Okay. To from unknown person. To Raban Vart, good luck. Raban, I see you have decided to make use of my gift to you. A good choice. I am of the impression everything will come to pass exactly as I anticipated. Good luck, and I hope you will achieve our common goals. Your fan, David Jones. Blood runs on the streets of the nation as it sees itself confronted with a big act of terror. Right in its heart, the capital Bonton. 3 people have been brutally massacred right under the government's ever so watchful eye, and much to the surprise all media outlets, but it didn't surprise me. The nation, its corrupt leadership, and all of their deluded flock who elected them carry the weight of the Freedom Plaza bombing victims upon their shoulders. Thanks to the People's Voice and our efforts to get facts out to people, the situation in the nation has recently been rather calm. Re-election at last. President Cassard thinks we're downright stupid. How does he even dare? We're not blind, we're not deaf. For all we know, Cassard is being controlled by the nation's shady administration. Stand up and march the streets of Triffield tomorrow. Updates on this via our Blabber account at People's Voice. And he said, let there be riots, and there were riots. How did this man gain such an immense influence over his followers? We don't know. Bling bling. At People's Voice, what did you mean when you said Oleg Bakay would not be missed? Did you retire him? Survivors, this is a misunderstanding. I'm not happy either that Oleg Bakay has gone missing. One thing is certain, Oleg Bakay will certainly not be missed. Mainstream media have been manipulating your thoughts since the dawn of humanity. Time to get rid of this enemy. The national liar. Now that's the classic one. Demonize Demonize the free press. Straight from the dictator's guide to supreme rule. Is it the free press? What do you want? To ask you a question, what is truth? I don't know. You're disappointing. You of all people should know what is the truth. There's only one thing about the truth that is certain. Truth is death, as you soon will be. How did you manage? How? Okay, so... I don't know. This is always kind of horrifying. But I do like this game. Of course he had to brag about Bakay's disappearance after that threat. Still, that doesn't answer whether Vart is responsible for what happened. Yeah, that's true. People source. What have you done, Raban? It sounds like they are accusing us of having kidnapped or killed this man. What have you done to Oleg Bakay, Raban? Tell us the truth. Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm sure that Raban can offer an explanation. I'm starting to doubt whether the TPV represents what I stand for. We sell ourselves as a bloc for Pargesian people, defending their rights and protecting their freedom. As part of that, it is our duty to criticize the Pargesian government, and the military is a prime target. However, I never signed up to be labeled as a criminal. We don't threaten people, we don't kidnap people, we certainly do not kill people. Calm down, Shannon. Since when do you believe that the National Beholder prints? They are only trying to frame us. I have nothing to do with Bakay's disappearance. Did I call him? Sure. Did I get a little aggressive? I did. You see, Bakay and I have a history. Before we left Bakay, he had his mind set on joining the Pargesian army. He asked me to take care of his 14-year-old daughter, and I said yes. But soon after, instead of returning to his daughter, I learned he had left for the nation. He said he wanted to find work there. Then, all of a sudden, he returns and ranks up to an officer in the army. I am fairly certain he works for the nation's government in some way. However, I have nothing to do with his disappearance and would never kidnap or kill a man. Do not believe the lies of the National Beholder. I was unaware of all this, I believe you, but I really think you should watch what you say, Raban. This is starting to get way too tense. This is getting people worked up in both countries. I'm with Shannon on this. I also believe you, Raban, but you should really choose your words more wisely. We always wanted to criticize. One could even say fight against the Khazard administration and their shady ties to Blaine, but we don't want them to regard us as national enemies, and this fight should remain one of words. You guys are disappointing me. I thought you had it in you. Don't let them intimidate you like that. These are just empty threats. We have to stand our ground now more than ever. We are not saying we disagree with you, Raban. We are just saying watch what you say. I have nothing to do with disappearance. Raban Vart mixes truth and lies adeptly to trick people. Take whatever he publishes with a grain of salt, as there are typically few truths. Be very, very careful when dealing with him, Agent. I have to rely solely on you. Put that there. There's nothing wrong with this, I think. Ah, I see. The two know each other from back from where they lived in Parges. Well done, Agent. With a basic connection between the two clarified, our in-depth research of the lead up to this phone call can now begin. I need you to investigate and upload anything that you think is relevant and accurate about the background of these two. Discard anything else. From what you gather, I will put together a theory about what happened and what we're going to do about it. At the very least, we need a solid motive for Raban Vart making this threat to Oleg Bakay and an explanation as to how Vart could contact him on his protected phone. If you need to keep track on your objectives, click on the Orwell eye in the upper left corner of the screen or press ESC. Okay. Blanc blanc. But here... conflict. Oh, unknown. Unknown conflict. Okay, listener, what do we have? David, thank you for your ongoing support and your kind words as always. You have proven yourself to be a true supporter of our cause. You will want to watch the news. I have no doubts there will be a great stir very soon. For all we know, this guy has been trying to cook up a large-scale stir for years. I don't see it happening quite yet. Yes, he has succeeded to some extent with the ongoing riots, but we can keep the situation under control. My family and I are thinking about leaving Prava. We have been living in this beautiful town for generations and do not want to leave, but since FTP started the civil war, we do not feel safe here anymore. What are you planning to doing against them? Administration of Prava is currently in contact with officials of the Pargesian army in order to get some troops to protect the town from the FTP. There is not much else we can do at the current time, so we ask you to stay in a safe place and remain as calm as possible given the circumstance. This is a joke, right? Keep calm. Greatest concerns the well-being of my children. Rabban Vart. I sincerely understand your concerns, Miss Toscola. As the school's principal, I will therefore consider our options on how to protect the school and Prava Secondary in particular. I don't believe you. Everyone here keeps talking about how we're supposed to change things in Prava, but nobody ever takes action. We're going to leave Prava and Parges. Goodbye, folks. It has been really mediocre to know you. Oleg Bakay. Leave Parges, and that is how you abandon not only your hometown, but your home country. And go where? The nation. This beautiful stretch of a land. Never. I don't know what to do with that just yet. Seriously, Oleg, you have a daughter. She's only 11 years old and she needs you. Please don't... Wait, what? Believe me, you would be better off dying as a loyal citizen of Parges than as an inferior renegade. In fact, I have devised my own way to protect Prava and show that I am a true Pargesian patriot. I am going to volunteer for the Pargesian army and fight to free this country from the plague known as the FTP. You have a daughter, she's only 11 years old and she needs you. Please don't make any hasty decisions right now. Besides, if I may dare to say so, I do think the FTP is fighting for the right causes, maybe with the wrong methods. After all, I don't believe Khazard will be doing us any good, considering how he rose to power, and mind you, Khazard's ties to the nation are more than fishy. Mind you, Rabban, please don't tell me you are a terrorist sympathizer now. As for my daughter Radka, you have been one of her biggest role models for years now. You know her well and she loves your classes. May I boldly ask you to take care of her while I'm gone? Why would you use your daughter's name on an online conversation? Idiot. I see you found your first non-target person. Good. Orwell will keep track of them, but no data chunks or new documents for them will appear. I must authorize them to become a target person first, and I will only do so if I feel it is necessary. Okay, thank you. I am not people talk about their children all the time online, but in a conversation like this about terrorists, then and on a public websites, whatever this is, forum comment section, that's a bit not sure if I like it. Another terrorist sympathizer. Regarding Radka, I do not approve of you leaving her like that, and I am also not a Pargesian army sympathizer, by the way. But if you truly wish to choose this path and join the army, I will not let you and her down. Thank you, I appreciate it. We have a disagreement sometimes, but you are a good person and a good teacher. These here. Related document. Well, that might explain his preachy attitude. What do we have here? Revised article from unknown person. Hey Rabban, I finished revising the article you sent me and scheduled it for 3 PM like you asked. Don't know if I'll be able available for another one. I'm going to be a bit occupied tonight. Maybe I can spare some time remotely if I get a chance. One more thing. This Parquet thing is getting ugly. Lots of TNB believers are flooding us with threats on Blabber. Did you read any of that? Creeping me out. You know I'd go to any length with you, just like when we moved to the nation. You are my brother. Nothing can change that. It's even fine if you're not telling me the whole truth. What about Karen? They even insult her. She doesn't deserve to be treated that way. Don't you think it's about time you gave out a statement? You can easily debunk these lies, Ilya. January... Yeah, we said goodbye to our dear home. See you on the other side. Together with my brother Ilya, who is the only family I have left, I decided to seek new life elsewhere. We've lost everything. Our workplaces, our homes, many of our friends even lost my ability to walk. Situation in Pargesian is horrible. I do not and will never understand how people can treat each other like this. This is our home country and we never wanted to leave, but now we have been expelled and could not be more heartbroken to witness what is happening to a country where we spent our childhood, learned, lived and loved. Will life really be better in the nation? We do not know, especially since the most important nation news outlet recently published an article suggesting Pargesian refugees to be likely terrorists. All we can currently do is hope that these prejudices are not what people of the nation stand for. We will soon find out. This genuinely surprises me. How did that happen? Well, I don't know. Medical database. Day of birth. Currently residing in Outer Bonton reception camp. What? Still? I doubt that somehow, yeah. Most severe symptoms described by the patient are pain and stinging in the lower back area. Roman had been buried by concrete blocks for at least 24 hours following the bombing of a school building in his hometown, Prava. Manual wheelchair for the patient. Thank you. Buried, and he survived this? Well, apparently he did. Good for him. Okay, I wonder if I can run out of time. Wait, what are my objectives? Motive. How was he able to connect and find the whereabouts of Oleg Bakay and find the key to Oleg's phone? Wait! Wait. I might have the... Radka. Would you be the thing? Come on. There we go. Orwell reports you have removed the encryption from Bakay's device. Open sesame. Good work, agent. That will aid us greatly. Call history, okay. Let's get this one. Thank you. Perfect. With this number we can track Raban Svart's calls to and from his mobile phone with the listener. Yeah. Do you... Oh. Yeah. Tune in.
Karen, my love.
Hey.
Having a good day?
Yeah. So far so good. I called to tell you I'll be home late today. I'm sorry.
Again? They don't pay you enough for all the time you give them.
It's not about payment, and you know that. These people rely on me. They need me.
Yeah? Well, I need my wife at home with me some of the time. Am I asking for too much?
Raban, not so long ago you were among them. You have been in their position.
Yes, I know that. So was Ilya, so were the others. Yet none of us were national soldiers responsible for invading and ravaging countries. If it weren't for them driving refugees out in the first place, why, we wouldn't need these camps.
This again? We talked about this multiple times.
I'm well aware that this extra time you spend there is for her, isn't it?
Raban, she is... I'm worried, that's all. She's more reclusive now than ever. Something isn't right.
One more reason to avoid her.
You want me to cherry pick who deserves my assistance and who doesn't? All people get the same treatment, the same attention. That's my mandate. I thought you loved that about me.
I do. You're right. Of course you are. You always are. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So, are you good with me getting home late tonight then?
I am.
Thank you.
I will be waiting for you.
No, don't wait. It might get late.
Well, I can hardly go anywhere else.
You shouldn't say things like that. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
See you.
Okay. Bye now. Interesting. Interesting indeed. You have a wife, Karen. Makes me wonder how it must feel to be married to this guy. Okay, all the things. 2 deaths after second explosion. Explosives charge set at Stalingrad University in Bonton. At least 2 people are dead. No, Stalingrad. This is from the first game. So these are happening at the same time. School administration has requested protection by the Pargesian army. School administration has now decided to provide a protective hideout from combat activities by upgrading our library to a complete ad nauseam shelter situated in the basement of the school. I'll get to you later. What we encountered in the safe country of the nation was not what we had expected. Glorious nation, we were hoping to be able to live a normal life away from the fear and danger that our home country is now plagued with. We were assigned to the other Bonton reception camp as a temporary solution. They do not seem to know what to do with us, and the camp is incredibly crowded. The most hilarious thing about this is that the media of the nation is telling its citizens a completely different story. They write about how openly we are welcomed, how we finally have a safe haven with free food, accommodation, and friendly people. Reality is complete opposite. The only ray of hope is our social worker Karen, who seems to be the only one around here who really cares. So you married your social worker, okay? Robin Vart married his assigned social worker. Do you find this as odd as I do? Well, a little bit, yeah. What the hell? So you started threatening Pargesian soldiers now? This is going too far. Tell us the truth about what happened to Oleg Bakhay. #save Bakhay. Warning, I fear that my cover might be blown, and I suspect Raban Var to be behind it. If this is true, this could seriously hurt us. I am now proceeding according to the protocol for the situation, moving to a secret location in order to conceal my whereabouts. Okay, so you are there, in a secret location. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Hiding? You mean voluntarily? There was no plan which included going in hiding anywhere. Yeah? He tried to warn us that Vart had compromised his cover. How could Vart have done that? How did he know? Keep looking for an answer. There must be something we haven't found out about this mess yet. I trace. Displaying location of the last 24 hours, Tesla Road. Prava. Oleg Bakhay is in his former hometown. Peculiar. Why is he hiding out there, or rather, from whom? Raban Vart? No, I don't think so. Excellent work! We will retrieve Oleg Bakhay once we have a clear picture as to why he has gone missing in the first place, and what that call meant. Okay, so yeah, I have to make a decision between the conflict here. Before we left Parges, Bakhay had his mind set on joining Pargesian army. Asked me to take care of his 14-year-old daughter, and I said yes. But in here, you have a daughter, she's only 11. This is earlier than... Yeah, I'm gonna go with the newer information. Good, that might account for his loyalty towards us. Wait, army protection for a school? Seriously, things must have been bad. Or someone must have been really worried. Okay, one related document. An autonomous shelter at the school. It seems a bit overprotective if you ask me, but then again, considering he thought about getting the army for protection, this pales in comparison. Bang, bang, bang. People's voice never would have thought you'd go this far. I always knew we were crazy, but kidnapping a soldier just to get some PR for a dumb blog is completely mad. True believer, I am not responsible for the disappearance of Oleg Bakay. Besides, this man is no angel either. I have reason to believe he was involved in this horrid attack on my school back in 2010. I know that he was one of the people in charge during the Bravo school attack, since knowing what would happen, he did not let his daughter attend that day. Huh, interesting. Unsung hero that you need to know about. My brother is a hero. Against what everyone had told him to do, Raban ran out to the shed and saved these children from certain death in this hellish attack. He did not rest until every one of them was safe in the library. Without his brave escort, they would not have made it to the shelter, where they were able to wait in safety until the bombing was finally over. The shed was destroyed only minutes later, but Raban himself, he had not made it safely back before the bombs dropped. He was buried under rubble for almost a day, clinging to his precious life. During bombings, most of the children from Raban's 6th grade class had been trapped in the school garden shelter. No unrelated document found. Saving others while risking his own life. Now I see why his followers treat him almost like a religious figure. Well, Agent, I think it has become clear already that Raban Vard is only a shadow of his former self. His actions today are what matters. Yeah. Bling bling. Crime statistics continue to get faked. Real criminals do not show up. Nation burns again, blah blah blah. No, it was not the FTB. The National Beholder is nothing but lying and manipulative brainwashing machine. In reality, it was a military bombardment that wouldn't it me. Please do not flood me with compliments all about for my blah blah blah. Okay. The explosion, which was initiated by the FTP, caused the school's principal Raban Vard to be buried under the concrete and rubble for the... Mr. Ward was injured on Monday. I have reason to believe he was involved in this one. If he really believes that this could be a strong motive, good. We can't work solely on what Raban Vard believes, though. We need to clarify whether there were any more hints of Bagay being involved in this. Invasion. Our efforts in Pargesian were justified operation to restore and keep the peace. And we succeeded, if I might add. Okay. Anything else? No? Let's mix things up. Because there was this conflict with Raban being certain that it was the military bombs that wounded him. But I am not sure if that's what's really actually happened, or if that is I don't know. If it's what he wants to believe. So I put the official statement that it was the FTB bombing, and yet he sympathizes with the FTB. How does that make any sense? I don't know. Come on, I need to find need to find something. List of attendees on December 6th. Math class. Pupils. These math class 8th grade teacher Christina Trosknova. Okay, show conflicts. Yeah, there we go. I know he was one of the people in charge. Yeah. So that does not. Assuming that this his daughter was present on the day her school got attacked. Why would this lie? I don't know. So this one will go here. Wait a second, if Pargesian's daughter was present, then we can be pretty certain that he wasn't involved in the attack. Yeah. With Ward as her caretaker, he must have been aware, meaning there must be more behind Ward's threat. Yeah. Yeah, let's put this here. Okay. Do you want to turn in? Yes, I do. Okay. What do we have?
Speaking.
Brother,
Oh, hey, Raban. I didn't expect you to call. I'm getting ready for work.
I'll be brief. I need your abilities as my co-writer. You must write me an article.
Right now, is it important?
It is.
What do you want me to write about?
There has been a second assault in Bonton, at Stelligan University.
Another one? Oh, wow. They really have got a situation here, don't they?
We need to cover it. Draw attention to how the government is failing its people.
I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to pull it off at work. I feel like they're watching me already.
Do you stand with me, brother? Or has the nation's corruption and wealth finally swayed your sympathies?
Raban, I stand with you. I've told you this.
Then I have faith in you, brother.
Are you preparing a statement about these threats? This has to stop. Are you gonna say something?
Yes.
Ah, great. Finally.
And it is going to be the most remarkable statement I have ever made. The destruction of the cooperation between Cassett and Blaine.
Destruction? How?
Patience, brother.
Okay.
It won't be long now. Take care of the article.
Okay, I will do my best to get it done for you. Give me about an hour for the draft. I'll put it in the back end.
Good. I'll be waiting. Until later.
Okay.
Until then.
Bye now. And there was a new related document as well. So, co-writer. Thank you. And you want the destruction of the cooperation between Cassard and Blaine. Oh, we got a little hubris going on, haven't we? No such thing will happen. Cassard and Blaine working together is the best thing that could have happened to Parges. Why destroy it? Indeed, but we found a new thing here. Raban Ward. Social security number. And a new portrait. Yeah, let's put that there. Though it's probably actually okay. This and excellent. With that we'll be able to get a glimpse directly into the lion's den and probably useful data on our targets. And this one there as well. Also, well, right after the safety bill came into effect. Bad timing from their point of view, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Listener. Angels of the Nation. Dear Mr. Vart, we regret having to inform you that we have temporarily suspended our recurring financial support to your endeavor. Our team has become aware of you using our donations to support a cause or causes directly or indirectly violating our terms of use. As you know, Angels of the Nation is an independent non-profit organization with the intention to support beneficial causes or directed at Parges. We strictly enforce a zero-tolerance policy on endorsement or incitement of aggressive acts or violent behavior of any kind, which we have been made aware of your blog has engaged in recently. Payments will remain suspended while we further investigate the allegations. Afterwards, we will decide on whether to continue our payments or to permanently terminate our support. If you would like to object to suspension or assist in resolving the allegations against you, please contact us via mail or telephone at the next possible occasion. And here we have your Freedom Plaza to do. Sys, browser history, Operation Flying Dog, National Beholder, anti-hazard block, National Beholder, blah blah blah. Oleg Paquet was arrested by soldiers of the nation after the incident during the Civil War, only to be released again later and placed as a spy within Pargesian army. Okay. Document shows how the administration of the national government pulls strings inside Pargesian army in order to enforce their power. Damn it, I knew he must have been revealed. This changes everything. If Paquet's secret is out there, then that's how Vart came across the info, but this alone doesn't appear to be enough of a motive. Agent, I hate to say it, but with this new perspective of the situation, we have to put Paquet's loyalty into question. If you find any hints at possible disloyalty of our agent towards us, you need to let me know immediately. Sure. Upload documents. If you would like to provide us with documents you think are relevant to the public need to know, please upload them here. No, thank you. Not yet, at least. Once more, the innocent will be punished. The assault on Stelican University is a horrific and terrible crime, but we all know that it's not the real perpetrators who will be punished for this. It is not up to me to speculate who might have caused this terror attack. But one thing is certain, the Pargesian people will be blamed and are ones who are going to suffer, especially the ones living in the nation, no matter what their citizenship really is, what hardships they might have suffered themselves already, no matter how many prejudice and hate have already faced the nation. These are the people who are going to suffer, not the real perpetrators. Wait, I wasn't here. Pictures. Prava secondary. No, pictures. Show me the pictures. Cam ID, okay. Okay, medal. Has been talking to President Cassart. Thank you. He talked to Cassart directly and didn't inform us. Damn it, I'll have to assume this shows disloyalty towards us, otherwise he would have reported that in. Cooperated with Oleg Paquet at school. Yeah. They had some kind of deal going on at Vart school. This strongly backs the theory that something, sorry, I clicked that away. What else? Trash. A token of my appreciation for your blog. Unknown sender. I've found something you might be very interested in. Rabanam. I've done some digging through the document and there was even a phone number of a device they issued to this guy. No need to thank me. This proves what you've been writing about for such a long time. Make everyone see it. Now you're a fan, Davis John. So that's how. The number for Paquet's protected office phone is out there. This cannot be happening. This is how Raban Vart reached him. And who knows how many other people have his info now. This is a complete disaster. You have gathered all we need. I will get an intervention team ready for a local base near Prava and go and look for Paquet. They're on their way. Now let me try and make sense of everything we've gathered. I need to decide how we should approach this. Raban Vart was a school principal back in Prava Parges. He was also a teacher of Oleg Paquet's daughter, who went to fight in the Pargesian army. The school was attacked by FTP rebels. Vart managed to save the students by leading them to the shelter in the building, but he lost his ability to walk. From the info we have collected, it's unlikely Bakay had anything to do with the attack. Vart blames him regardless, probably because he found out Bakay is a national agent through the League. We have no indication that Oleg Bakay was disloyal to us, so we have to assume he is innocent in this league. Now Bakay is hiding out somewhere in Prava for whatever reason. This is it, the theory about the situation we are facing. We will make sure to deal with it accordingly. The intervention team is in place. I'm switching over to command and I'll let you listen in via the listener tool. Yeah, okay, tune in. Oh god. This is getting
Echo
real
1
already.
reporting. Come in, Command.
Commander's reading you.
We have arrived at the designated location.
What is it like?
Sorry, Command. I don't quite follow.
The location? Tell me what you see.
Looks like ruins of a school that has been hit by a large explosive. Possibly an airstrike. Maybe artillery fire.
Can you traverse the ruins?
Affirmative. But the damage is catastrophic. Are you sure the target is around?
Absolutely. Move in and keep me posted at all times.
No, his
Describe
phone
to me
is
everything
there.
you see.
Understood. Echo Squad, move in. Entering primary hallway now. The hallway has been severely damaged. You can see the sky right through multiple stories. Some parts are completely caved in. Proceed with caution, Echo Squad. The damage definitely originated some time ago. There's vegetation spreading all over the place. There are some adjacent rooms that seem rather intact. Echo 2, Echo 4, clear them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rooms are clear. Lots of bags lying around. There were still some geometrical drawings on the chalkboard. The place was clearly left in a hurry. Moving into the next corridor. There's... Oh, shit!
What? Okay, there was a cave-in, I guess.
What is it?
Part of the ceiling gave way. Nearly hit one of our operatives. Status, Echo Squad. Dust off.
Ugh. Can you proceed?
Affirmative.
Do it.
Roger. Moving on now.
Okay.
Status?
Come
All
on.
clear. No traces of the target. Some doors are blocked by debris, but there's zero chance they have been opened recently.
Listen, I need you to find the target person. He is around.
There's a basement stairwell that we haven't checked yet. Moving
His
there now.
phone is
Watch
there.
your corners, Echo Squad.
His phone is there, but we don't know if the person himself is there.
Not much left here either. The projectile went right through half the building like a hot knife through butter. Hate to say it, but we may be out of luck. Wait, found something. There's
We're
a
at the
hatch
library.
leading further down. Looks used recently.
Finally, proceed.
Affirmative.
Come on.
This is the school's library. Still
Yeah.
intact. Someone put a lot of effort into turning this into some sort of autonomous bomb shelter. And they succeeded. Even the power is still on. From what I can tell, this thing even has working surveillance cams on the walls.
Huh. Peculiar.
Okay.
Maybe Bakay is able to use them. Proceed with caution.
Definitely wouldn't want to. Movement!
Don't shoot him.
Get down! Get down! Echo Squad, contain the target!
It's the target. It has to be.
Is it?
Oleg Bakay, we know you're here. There is no way out of this shelter. Throw your weapons into the middle of the room and come out from your position with your hands on your head. Visual on target. Identity confirmed. It is Oleg Bakay.
Don't
Your
shoot
order.
him.
Bakay did not betray our secrets. He is too valuable and must be retrieved alive. Is that understood?
Roger. Get down and put your palms flat on the ground in front of you. I said get down! Oleg Bakay, surrender and lie down. Now!
Why would you
Report
say...
in.
Target cooperative.
Okay,
We
good.
got him.
But
Oleg
why would-
Bakay is in custody.
You
Very
just-
well. Mission accomplished. Make sure the area is secure, then disengage.
Understood. Echo Squad, move out.
Okay. Was that all? Yeah. Oleg Bakay is in custody. Good. That went surprisingly well. One could even say by the book, I'm glad we're in possession of our agent Bakay once again. Seems it was wise decision to pick you for this job. Now we wait and... TVP is streaming live. That's Bastard, the people's voice. Robban Vard is streaming right now. You need to see this. Okay, okay.
My dear followers, yes, this is exactly what you think it is. I found Oleg Bakay. What you see before you is an image obtained from a surveillance camera feed from the ruins of my old school, showing him among soldiers of the nation. These highly trained professionals arrested him, a soldier in service of the Pargesian army, while he was hiding away from them. The true nature of the national government is laid bare before you. Through their propaganda machine called the National Beholder, they dared to make their false allegations against me and the people's voice as a whole. They claimed I'd be responsible for Bakay's disappearance, when it was them all along. But when President Kassat and Prime Minister Blaine are such close friends, why would they arrest a fellow soldier, you might ask? Oleg Bakay was the person responsible for the attack on Prava Secondary, the school I have been principal of a long time ago. And they knew it. They knew the moment he disappeared, the blame was on me, to shut me up once and for all. But the people's voice cannot be silenced. So what is there to do for you, my dear followers, against the oppressive force of the national government and the Kassat regime? Do not listen to their corrupt and manipulative media outlets. Do not fail to remind Kassat what has transpired here today. Do not let them sweep this under the carpet, to pass the buck, to influence you with such outrageously false information, to make people vanish, to manipulate your thoughts. Or you may be next. Stand up for your rights and resist Kassat. Resist Blaine. Let's retake our country from President Puppet.
Okay. How the hell did that happen? Where did he get those? Oh no, the surveillance cameras. Yeah. God damn. This will have severe repercussions. I fear we will have some more containment to do. Even though we are facing a lot of trouble, you have done well. For now, you may complete your work for today. Yes. Apparently, this was the end of... Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yeah, okay, that happens. Yes, log out. I think I have done everything that I can. Summary day 1. And I will click on to the next day and leave this episode of Orwell 2, Ignorance is Strength, right here. Thank you all so much for watching this. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you again next time.